Hey there, YouTube, and welcome to 5:40 in the morning to Big Mike Beard Wisdom. So this is the 4th week since the last time we applied Tenacity. So it's finally time for the second application. This time we're going to go as a post-emergent, and that means that whereas last time we didn't use the surfactant, this time we will. So we'll be using 2 gallons of water to 1 teaspoon of Tenacity to 3 teaspoons of surfactant. The surfactant we'll be using is this Southern Ag surfactant, and then we'll be using the blue dye again and the backpack sprayer we used last time. So it's supposed to be pretty warm today, about 95 degrees, and I'm doing this right now because it's about 70 degrees. So I'm hoping I can hurry up, get this sprayed down, and then beat the heat. That way, hopefully it starts to dry before it warms up. Because it's not recommended to spray like when it's over 80 degrees. And that's temperature at application. So that's not, it's going to get up to this much during the day. It's, don't apply it when it's this warm. One of the reasons why I got that surfactant is because a lot of guys said that like the syringe fits down in there, and it does. It's a tight fit, but you can get down in, and you can see we've got the 3 teaspoons of the surfactant. We'll be making 4 gallons worth in the 4-gallon backpack sprayer. So we've got 2 things of surfactant in there. So we've got 6 teaspoons of surfactant, and then we'll be putting in 2 teaspoons of Tenacity, and then we'll be loading all the way up to 4 gallons. And then of course some dye. Really probably should measure that someday. I've got this stuff, the Easy Seed, sprayed down. But you can kind of see that I'm not super consistent with the spray rate, just because you can kind of see like the more saturated area is a little bit darker, whereas there's the lighter area, which means that it hasn't saturated fully yet. And then the completely untreated spot looks like that one. So that's Easy Seed without any treatment yet. The big thing is that anything that's already damaged, like some of this stuff over here, I'm hoping this winds up taking this out in this treatment. So none of this stuff back here should be white naturally. So it's all been hit with Tenacity, and it's been damaged at least a little bit. And then hopefully this will be the last bit of damage it needs to put it under. All right, and then I'm on my second pack now. But basically, you can kind of see this side looks darker than that side up until about there. And the reason why is because I've treated this side. I've treated this farther end, but I haven't treated from about right there straight forward this way. So you're able to see with that blue dye a little bit of a tint difference. And if it's sticking to some of the plants, you can even see some blue on it. And then another example would be, I came all the way from back there with the Easy Seed, straight down, back up, straight down, and then back up. So from here forward has been treated. This side has not been treated yet. So you can see in the sunlight, like this part here is a little bit darker, all the way to there, than like that side of the lawn. And then also going down, you can see it's dark right there, like pretty dark right there. That's the one run that I did all the way down and all the way back. So that dye is pretty handy. It helps you from over treating, and then so you wind up treating the same spots, which can actually hurt the grass as well as the weeds, but it also uses up product faster than you need to. So the dye is pretty handy. Just be careful so you don't look like a Smurf. All right, so finished with the second spray pack, and we're on to the last one. But so far it's going pretty good. Probably be done right around 8 o'clock. So whole time in this endeavor be about 2.5 hours. A whole lot of steps. It's now 7 in the evening and it's still 95 degrees out. So it's been pretty warm today. The highest I saw was 97, but that was like about 5 o'clock when I was actually looking. The rest of the day I was just like, oh man, it's hot. So we finished up applying on the lawn, and after I cleaned out the sprayer, on like the last little thing I went to go clean this out on, I had a great idea. And that was basically to use the sprayer as like a mobile water source. So for the Scott's Easy Seed that I've got in the back part of the yard, I'm gonna fill this up to about 2 gallons, probably every night, maybe every morning, I don't know yet, and then use it to quickly deliver water and get it spread it, you know, relatively evenly. So hopefully this will help the Easy Seed germinate and, you know, give me a better product in the end. It's been quite the day. I'm really hoping the Tenacity winds up working out pretty good this second time. It'll be interesting to see because last time we did it as a pre-emergent and then it rained right away, so it had plenty of, I guess, dilution and plenty of time to soak into the soil. This time around we followed the syringe and the application of basically as a post-emergent, and it's definitely not going to be raining anytime soon. The nice thing with how I was planning to do the Tenacity, I wish there would have been some rain, but there was a lot of heat coming. So what I was doing was I was trying to keep the lawn as short as possible. That way whenever I did the overseed and the Tenacity, it would maximize it. And now that it's getting into summertime, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to raise up the lawnmower to what's essentially like the summer cut height that I use. That way the grass will help shade itself, it'll help retain moisture, and it'll hopefully do better in these warm, well, hot months, considering that we're cool season grasses. And with the Tenacity, you want to apply the Tenacity 2 days after mowing and not mow until 2 days after, which puts us at 4 days of growth. And you can see the grass is not super long, but it's fairly long now. And then I don't want to be shaving a whole lot off because that'll force it to use nutrients, because it kind of reacts to mowing more than a third off as like an immediate need for heavy growth. So if you take more than a third off, your plant devotes nutrients that it had as like an emergency system towards hurry up and growing. So I'm definitely setting the lawnmower taller so as not to cause that. And then I'm hoping that that Scott's 3-in-1 with the soil improver will help with these warmer months, throw in a little bit extra nutrients for it to help the grass make it through the summertime. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll check you next time. Hey there YouTube, welcome to Big Mike Beard Wisdom. So it is early in the morning.